Hi everyone, in this video, I will show you how to make a black hole, like this in just 10 minutes. Let's get started. First delete this point light, and default cube. Press Shift F, and add a sphere. Change segments to 64 and rings to 32. Now just right-click and click Shade Auto Smooth. Add a circle and change the scale to 1.5 in all three axes. Go to Edit Mode. Press E to extrude, S to scale, then 0. Select everything, press M and click Merge by Distance. Go back to Object Mode, add a subdivision surface and set the subdivision level to 3. Select the sphere and go to the Shader Editor, and create a new material. Set the value of the base color to 1 and also set the transmission to 1. Now add a layer weight. Add to color ramps. Connect facing to factor in both color ramps. Change the blend to 0.9. Change interpolation to ease. Do the same for this color ramp. Now connect color to alpha. Flip this color ramp. And now move the white handle closer to the black handle. Select this color ramp and change the position of the black handle to 0.48. Create a new handle and change its position to 0.5 and increase its color value from 0.5 to 1. Add another handle and change its position to 0.51, and change its color to black. Add a math node. Connect color to value. Change this to power. Set the exponent to -1.5 and connect the value to the IOR. Go to Material Properties and enable the Ray Trace Transmission checkbox, and the Camera checkbox. Select the circle and create a new material. Set the base color to black. Add a texture coordinate. Add a gradient texture. Add a noise texture. Add a mix color. Connect the object to the vector. Set the gradient type to spherical. Connect the factor to the vector. Select the noise texture and set the scale to 20. Increase detail to 10 and change the roughness to 0.75. Connect the noise texture to B and the gradient texture to A. Add a color ramp and connect the result to factor. Select this handle and change its color to a dark red color. Add a new handle and change its color to yellow. Select the white handle and change its color to orange. Add another color ramp and connect the gradient texture to this color ramp. Add a mix color and connect this color ramp to it and connect this color ramp to B. Set the blending mode to multiply and increase the factor to 1. Change the color of this white handle to a yellowish color. Finally, connect the result to the emission color, and set the emission strength to 8. Now I want to add a planet to the scene, similar to what you've probably seen in the movie Interstellar. Well, add a sphere, and we can reduce segments to 32 and rings to 16. Scale the sphere to make it smaller and move it a bit to make it look like the planet is above the black hole's disk. Right-click and click Shade Auto Smooth. Go to the Shader Editor and create a new material. Add a noise texture. Add a bump. Add a color ramp. Connect this socket to factor and to height. Connect normal to normal and connect the color to the base color. Select the noise texture and increase the detail to 5 and set the roughness to 0.75. Change the color of the black handle to yellow and change the color of the white handle to a dark blue color. Now it is enough to be in any position you like and press Ctrl-Alt-0 so that the camera is in your position, and also switch to the camera view. I like to change the rotation a bit on the Y-axis. But the problem is that if we switch to render mode, we see that despite the materials we created, this sphere does not look like a black hole. To solve this, first go to Render Properties, and enable the Ray Tracing option. It's a little better now, but here we have the problem of refraction. Select the sphere, go back to the shader editor, add a value node and connect it to thickness. Now it is enough to change the value number to 0.001. Set the background color to black, and before rendering I want to add stars to the background. Add a noise texture and change the scale to 600. Add a color ramp. Connect factor to factor. Move the black handle towards the white handle, and now bring the white handle closer to the black handle. Connect color to color. Set the strength to 4. Well, there are too many stars in the background and it's not very realistic. You can play with the color ramp handles to get the desired result. And now we can render the scene. Well, this black hole doesn't look too bad. But it's supposed to be like this, right? To create those effects we need to use compositing. Of course, Blender has a real-time compositor, but I don't use it often. So, go to the Compositing section and activate the Use Nodes checkbox. Add a viewer node. Hold Shift and drag the right mouse button across this node connection. Now we can connect this socket to the viewer and add the nodes we want here. Add a glare node and change the glare type to fog glow. Set the size to 6 and change the threshold to 0.7. Add another glare node and this time set the glare type to bloom. Change the size to 6 and this time set the threshold to 2. Add another glare node. Change the fade to 0.8 and the streaks to 8. Add a color balance and place it here. Change the gamma to a bluish color, and if you like you can change the gain to a yellowish color. I want to scale the planet a bit to make it smaller, because I feel it looks too big against the black hole. Finally, I want to add a sunlight. But now if I go to render mode, the sunlight is reflected in the black hole. To solve this, go to Influence and set Glossy to 0, and now we can render the scene again. Well, guys, I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any problems.